Пробуем запустить. Вроде работает. Да.
Почему может работать?
Мало ли.
Блин, сегодня выпали мне то же самое, что я и знаю.
Где выпало? В этом подземелье там?
Да. Я просто тут опять, я же не ушла.
Так, а может там какое-то ограниченное количество вещей, которые выпадает?
Нет, тут реально рандом.
То есть там даже не факт, что сами ресеты падают, там любое, да, вообще?
Да. Ну, вот сам ресета, конечно.
Ну, они самые дорогие считаются, да, сам ресет?
Нет, еще. Тут все в зависимости от того, как выглядит, что это. Ну вот многие говорят, что типа мы не можем заработать на мебели, потому что они все крафтят одно и то же, типа, знаешь. И если один продал типа это кресло за там 2000, второй пойдет и будет это же кресло крафтить. Вы делаете что-то разное, ну я разное делаю, мне все разное продается. И нет застоя в принципе. Морковка хорошо прям уходит.
Морковка хорошо уходит.
О, блин.
В смысле, крафтовая, что ли?
Да, морковка, которая домой. Блин, данмерский фонарь подвесной фиолетовый.
Точно. Ты витамин съела?
А, нет. Наверное, нет. А где вообще?
Не знаю.
Холодный чаек оттуда, который я делала вчера? Да? А мы тут.
Какая штука.
Фу, какая невкусная. Это кусок мяса.
Невкусное, как кусок мяса?
Да.
Даже не хочу знать, что это за мясо такое.
Он там рыгнул?
Он рыгнул и покашлял. Я вчера. Я что вчера сделал?
Ты вчера икнул.
А, икнул и рыгнул. Чё, куда? Так, поговорить с Бардом.
Холодно опять.
Ты плед взяла? Накрылась?
Я могу прийти.
Что я не взял?
Я состояние как-то заболела. Она не может быть.
Ну, учитывая, что мы дома сидим. Не знаю, может быть. А он что-то, кстати, кашляет, да. Дышал? И она сварилась? Так дышал, что она сварилась?
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet. Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today is the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing too. Elsewise he'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avon.
What?
I... just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe Elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains.
Бля.
I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like, I'll never tell you about the cavern.
На самом деле уже хочется Kingdom Come проходить.
Ура!
Не, я пока еще поиграю в ВК, что я еще не привык к камере. Ну, уже более-менее, конечно.
Мне нравится Kingdom Come.
Я не понимаю, почему настолько разные мнения о ней. Кто говорит, что это игра года, там, типа, все дела.
Да блин, потому что там...
Кто-то говорит, что это говно.
боёвка. И плюс там сложно, понимаешь? Сложно одеться. Купить доспехи нормально там.
Так я понял, там все сложно, в принципе.
Ну да,
Даже сохраниться.
там как по-настоящему, что понимаешь? Действительно нужно пойти научиться читать. Если даже...
Это не обязательно.
Да, но не правильно. То, что буквы, знаешь, разные. Шикарно сделаны.
Что вопрос, насколько будет интересно играть в РПГ без фэнтези элементов.
Ну, блин, помнишь, рекламе я бы и дальше не залипала, если бы она не подложила.
А ты, кстати, не думала попробовать вот с таким охлаждением?
Нет, Артур, там чисто физически не думаю, что все. Ну, в том плане, что у меня железо-то... Ну, не для этого, блин. Из твоего не поиграть.
С моего ноута?
Нет, не ноута, с компа.
С компа, да.
Ты еще Вов не соскучишься?
Вов нет. Да, что там делать, там даже рейда сейчас нет. Ну, 22-го года выходит, конечно.
Блин, оказывается, вот эти горшочки, которые у нас, их можно брать в поход.
Кстати, поход.
Ну да, типа в костре можно прям делать.
А, кидаешь их в костер, да, и все.
Must be the Protector's boat.
Ставишь, ну, выкинь.
Касатка.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft. Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
Run out of pearls?
Not your concern. What the sea gives, we take.
Seems she's a reluctant giver.
Aye, I could use a better knife. But a few hours and
А
their
на
fingers are
каком
swollen.
языке она поет?
Это, наверное, таком, которого нету.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Risking a lot.
Why? That a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters must have sensed blood.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things till it's too late.
We best get out of here, Matthias.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Hermione.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cape Road. In a cove you can only reach from the sea.
We got nothing else for you, so if you're done, we'd rather get back up top.
I'm done. And good idea.
Что, Женя, значит, не хочет больше играть, да?
Ну, подожди, его сейчас бомбануло. Он говорит, что ему лень сейчас покупать саммер, там, все такое.
Ну, он сам-то понял, что нелогичны его предъявы по поводу того, что чтобы быть в мете, нужен аддон последний. Ай, блин.
Thank you. If it weren't for you, I'd have died of hunger.
Move it. It's clearing up.
Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her dimeritium shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports. But have it your way. Let's go.
Fringilla Vigo. Philip, a pleasure as always.
Come now, we need none of that. Fringilla, we must speak.
Oh? Yes, Geralt?
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
So long. Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later. Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed? Did I? I'd forgotten how irritating she could be. Come, Ciri. We'll wait you there.
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she's a danger. A mortal.
Что за баг?
You look at her and see a
Почему
human,
хавка и бутылка, короче, не это не ставится на какой-нибудь комод в доме?
a power that
Но
can
если
destroy
они у
the
тебя
world.
есть, то
A
ставится.
power that must be kept from
Он говорит,
Eredin's
нет,
power
даже
and
редактора
hands.
нет. Он, короче, натырил до хрена еды
Admittedly, our
и до
motives
хрена всяких бутылок.
Хотел поставить.
Они так сильно крафтовые.
So you would be wise to trust me, or at least try.
So long.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get sulky.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
You've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
Open the sentry.
I'll take care.
Я испугался.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Siri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalok's on the ship. We know that.
What if he's not?
Stop. A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Uh-huh.
Aha, what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Yeah.
Можешь чайник поставить?
Да.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Надо будет взять чайник, который вечно горячий.
Let's look at his notes.
Был обстрелы.
А у него какой?
У него вроде комната.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the wild hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Beyond the door.
Elves sure know their fragrances. Never a standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Let's see what Avalok's really planning.
How did you get in here?
Who are you?
Not your concern. Get out of here. Now. You? I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that, it's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of you.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Будь здорова.
Siri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Siri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now. better? Let's get out of here.
Что? Плакать охота? Поплачь.
Нет, не хочу. Я к тому, что это печаль. Ого.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindusfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Could you open a portal to Hindusfjall? I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Loferton to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat. Just wonderful. Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful.
Witcher.
Hear that? So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you fully realise how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, and eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a 5-some, there's clearly no room.
Я одежду кузнеца вообще не могу запомнить, почему?
Кого одежду?
Угу.
Ты как одежду кузнеца?
Ну,
а то, что изготовить надо?
Да, изготовить, да. Ну, террасу как бы, да. Меч, знаю. Там двуручный, там топор, там все такое.
Угу.
А вот то, что касается каких-нибудь плеч. Вот Грейвс, это плечи или руки?
Грифс. Скорее всего, руки. А, нет, руки, армкорпус, по-моему.
Вот. А Женька в гильдии.
А, он не был разве?
Тенсегрити.
Тенсегрити вступил?
Да.
Блять. Давай наступи на шипучку. Он знает, для чего это?
Да? Ну, может, сейчас Иван в четки зайдет.
С кого?
Иван. Брат вроде. Да, и, блин, 5 я не особо запоминаю имена его брата. А, видишь, блядь, это вообще ноги. Что это Грифс?
А ты как говоришь? Грейвс? Потому что Грейв это могила.
Да.
Думаю, что тебе стоит изготавливать могилы.
Ну, это всегда будет могила. Железная могила для ног. Скушать хочется.
Угу.
Так, а мы что хотим сегодня?
Ты говорила про макароны с грибами.
Да. А на сколько ты хочешь?
На процентов 70.
А, ну тогда все равно.
80.
Да. Надо, чтобы ты голодный был.
85.
Нет, надо, чтобы ты голодный.
Witcher.
А ты не пойдешь к нам?
Я не помню, мне хватает или нет.
А должно быть.
По-моему, нет. Вчера у меня то ли 8, то ли 9 было.
Блин, опять это. Вот ночью мы так много ушли, и опять они ночью пришли.
Кто?
Твари красные.
А желтый что? Красный это ладно, там небольшой труп.
Желтых, мне кажется, вообще казнить надо все. Блин, получилось так, что кого-то китайцы.
Что нам придется стрим удалять теперь. Надо, наверное, уточнить, что это про Доминион. Да, из Elder Scrolls Online. Желтый Адмирский Доминион. Алдмирский, говорит, игра. Алдмирский. Ты че, Алдмир, что ли?
Да, Да,
Олдмир тогда уж. Что колды были.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment.
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Feared of the Elven Legion. You literally read nothing. There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd soon stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
This deal with Emir. It's sorcerer's business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Гидка, Гинка и имбирь мне нужен. Зараза.
Braves.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma! That That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors. Gosh!
О, ничего себе, я смогла сделать заказ на еду. Легко, но дается. Блин, почему-то сейчас знаешь, какой пиццы захотелось? Помнишь, я делала с этим... Ой, как же она называется-то? Я барбекю делала.
Ты барбекю делала? А пшенка клевая?
Да, у меня морозная миля, у меня блюдо высокий пол.
Good.
Правильно понимаю. Есть слово правильно.
Аня, как пишется?
Правильно.
Правильно?
Если я правильно понимаю. Это совсем неправильно.
Правильно?
Правильно. Правильно. Я у тебя как-то на выпуску получилось.
Last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Wouldn't worry. Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure.
Stop playing the jester and listen to me carefully. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
You want to take Yen's place at Amir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable, and I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly, and it would give the wrong impression.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find you way back.
Ого. Я тут написала... Это как мой парень, ездовое животное получил на МГ, а я нет.
Чего?
Да мы тут о ежедневных наградах говорим. Я говорю, парень получил ездовое животное на Новый год, а я нет.
Это когда я получил ездовое животное?
Ну это вот двуногая, которая шлёпает.
А, это-то?
И тут же снизу хекс, даже еще не сказала.
Did you sever his head? Out of a jail, young
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm swinging it, eh?
Little Morgan's birthday. Those folks on Pharaoh and me.